my mom wanted to talk to Boo Man. She put my king, you could tell she was heated, put my king on the phone right now. Now, here's the deal. When it comes to Boo Man, if she hears something that's wrong, even sense something that's wrong, look, it's a game changer. She put my king on the phone. But when I paused and thought about it, I was more so happy that he made it to the toilet. Okay, he made it to the toilet. I don't have to pick up double to throw up. Like, I'm not a janitor. Who wants to pick that up? Marky just got lucky. I definitely didn't want to pick it up. He just got lucky. Oh, but don't think that he ain't gonna get no fire underneath his feet when he's rise and shine. So I'm like, Boo Man, I'm like, Mom want to talk to you. I'm like, you okay? He like, I don't know. My stomach, I don't know. So he trying to come out his shirt. Now, mind you, he got nothing on after he take the shirt off. Okay? He's skin, like he just got nothing but skin, okay? Soon as he ain't got no underwear, he got nothing on. So I'm like, nah, Boo Man, just keep it. He like, but I'm hot. So you hear my mom through the fan, like, put my kid, let me talk to him right now, Roshan. Like, you can hear, I had the fan like this. You can hear her. That's how loud she was. So I give it to Boo Man. So Boo Man like, hello. So I'm trying to like, tell him like, put it on speakerphone. Like, I want to hear what's going on. I want to hear what's going on. I want to know what's being said. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I want to make sure that whatever my mom's saying, that I'm up on game, or at least a few steps ahead of her. So I can't hear what she's saying, but I can hear her yelling. I can hear her yelling. So Boo Man like, I don't know. I'm like, so I'm like, put it on. He like, I don't know. He like, I got wasted. I'm like, wait a minute, what? What? So he passed me the phone back, and my mom say, what's wrong with my son? And you better get to talking right now, because I'm telling you, I'll be hauling right back right now. I'm like, Mom, I don't know what he talking about. He did not get wasted. What he know about the word wasted, Roshan? He had to be hearing either you or Mark saying that, or y'all really over there getting wasted with my son. So he's wasted? I'm like, Mom, he's not wasted. Now, in my mind, like, pause. Like, in my mind, okay? Like, he watch Adult Swim. He be on the computer. Like, he be on the internet. So he probably picked that up off the internet. I ain't never used the word with Caleb, wasted. I never even said that type of stuff around. Like, yeah, we finna get wasted. Like, no, I never talk like that. Now, I don't know if Mark have, but I know for me, I have not. And him and Mark, they never just super click like that. So I'm quite sure Mark ain't said nothing like that neither. So I'm like, Mom, I don't know where he get that from. I'm like, Caleb, what do you mean by you wasted? He like, I'm wasted. He like, I had so many snacks. And so I told my mom, I'm like, I think his stomach hurt because of the snacks. I'm like, he had sour worms, honey buns. She said, why would you give my son all that junk food? She still mad. You just said, take care of Caleb. Get him whatever he wants. That's exactly what she said. That's exactly what she said. Take care of Boo Man. Be there for him, watch him, and get him whatever he wants. And that's what I did. I gave him everything he wanted. He asked for snacks, I executed. So she like, you got my son probably with a bad tummy ache. Here, this is what you give him. So she telling me to go in the linen closet and look for, upset stomach. So boom, I go grab what she tell me to grab. I give it to Boo Man. Mind you, she's still on the phone. So you hear somebody, as I'm getting water for Boo Man, you hear somebody coughing. So she like, who is that? I'm like, oh, that's Marky. She like, coughing like that? She like, I know Marky voice. First off, I didn't even know that you can identify a voice and a cough. Like, I didn't know that. So I'm like, no, that's Marky. So she like, go take care of my son. So I went on ahead. I gave him the water. I gave him the medicine. It tastes nasty. It tastes like a jelly bean. A black jelly bean. It tastes nasty. I'm like, come on, finish it, Boo Man, because I need to get her off the phone. So I'm like, here. I'm like, come on, finish it. So boom, he chugs it down. She like, now get him some NyQuil so he could go to sleep. I said, huh? Now this is before I got hipped on. My mom used to always take NyQuil, and then like if Boo Man wouldn't go to sleep right away because he would always be on the game, she would give him NyQuil. Yeah, she would give him NyQuil. So I was really like, he not sick. I knew that the NyQuil was really for when you are sick. So I'm like, Mom, he not sick. She said, but what I told you to do. I'm like, okay. So I give him some NyQuil. He takes it. And she like, he should be to sleep. I'm going to call back and check on you in the next 30 minutes. You better be by the phone. You better not let the phone ring more than one time. You better pick it up right away. Matter of fact, put the phone in your pocket. Now, mind you, when she's telling me this, in my back of my head is, I still got to go get this through. Like, I'm going through something. I've been trying to be a big brother, but I'm breaking down, and I'm going through something right now, okay? That you don't even know. That Marky went across the street, had a good time, and now I gotta pick up the good time off the floor. You feel what I'm saying? That's a trip with no suitcase type. So boom, she like, I'm gonna call back in 30 minutes, blah blah blah. So boom, we get off the phone. I go back downstairs. They still there. So they like, hey, we just came down there from checking on Mark. You know what I'm saying? He stretched out. He laid out. I said, yeah, I got to get this throw up. I say, y'all could come and, check on him tomorrow, right? So they're like, all right, cool. They're like, you don't need no help? Y'all, everybody's scared. Nobody want to put dibs in on picking up the throw up. So, no, I don't need any help. So I'm like, no. I'm like, I got it. I'm like, I got to get y'all up out of here, right? So they end up leaving. They're like, hey, tell Marky we'll be over here, like, in the morning. They're like, we going to skip school. What? Skip school is crazy. On a Good Friday, skip school is crazy. So I'm like, all right, I'll tell them. So first off, y'all not finna parlay over here all morning, all night. No. Marky better take y'all outside. Marky better risk it outside, because if my mama would pull up, because my mom know Caleb's sick, she will pull up on me. So like, I'm trying to be like steps ahead of her, and I know my mom. So I'm like, I'm gonna tell them, but I'm just saying anything to get them up out the crib. Boom, they walk out, and so old girl, she like hit the girl that don't like Mark, but Mark like her, but she so-called like me. She comes and rings the bell, and I open the door. She like, hey, it's something I need to say. I'm like, what? She like, step outside. I'm like, I can hear you, because I had that other door, that special door with the lock. I had that locked. I just had the other door open. I'm like, I can hear you from right here. Like, I could, like, my ear, like, I can hear, like, it ain't like that. I can hear you. Talking about good ear. I can hear you. So she like, no, just step outside. I'm like, for what? She like, because I need to tell you something. Then after that, I'm going to leave you alone. I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay. I'm like, don't put your hands on me. Like, that's what I was like. I like, don't put your hands on me. I still got to get, only thing on my mind is I still got to get this throw up. Right? I still got to get this throw up. So, boom, I go on ahead. Boom, I pull the lock. And I walk outside, right? I walk outside. Now, I'm on the porch, like, just standing like this. So, I'm like, what's up? She like, why you act like that? I'm like, act like what? She like that. I'm like what? Like you don't care about nothing. I'm like, I care about a lot of stuff. I'm like, I cared about my brother. She like, no, you didn't care about your brother. I'm like, how I didn't care about my brother when I went up over there without y'all? I went over there without y'all. I'm like, and I went over there and I went to go talk to Cody and all of them, Cynthia, all of them. I'm like, so what you mean? I'm like, I told my brother don't go over there. I'm like, y'all could have easily just picked him up, you know what I'm saying, and brought him back home. She like, but that's not my job. I'm like, look, I'm not here, you know what I'm saying, to argue with you. I'm like, this is what you wanted me to step out for? She like, no, so you don't care about nothing? I'm like, what do you mean by I don't care about nothing? She like, no, I'm asking you. You don't care about nothing? I'm like, yes, I care about a lot of stuff. I'm like, what's your point? I'm like, I care about a lot of stuff. She like, no, you don't. So she gets closer. I'm like, man, look, move. She like, no, you stop. Do you care about, what do you care about? Do you care about anything? So she's like going in depth, like, what do you care about? Like, you care about anything? Like, she's like popping off. She's popping off. Her whole face turning red. She popping off. So I'm like, look, so now she got me like kind of bagged up in the corner. I'm like, watch out. I'm like, you in my space. When I dropped my arm, the girl just straight up grabbed me and kissed me. She grabbed me by my shirt, like on the side, and pulled me up, like on the side of my shirt, pulled me to her, and she got to kissing me. And when she kissed me, I said, why you do that? She like, I'll leave you alone now, and walked off. Hold on, no, wait, what? That's like you just left the money on the nightstand. What are you talking about? So I said, hey, why you just kiss me? I'm like, I'm gonna tell Marky. She like, why would you want to tell your brother knowing your brother like me? I'm like, why would you? Don't, don't come back over here. She like, so you mad? I'm like, don't. She like, oh, so now you got a girlfriend. You want to be like what? Acting different? Like if you don't like me, like, so if your brother didn't like me, you would talk to me. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I really don't know. But I'm like, I'm definitely telling my brother, and you can't come back over here no more. So she like, oh, you really like this girl. I'm like, it ain't even about liking this girl. I'm like, I told you because my brother like you and I can't touch you. She like, okay, fine, I won't come back over. You go on ahead and upset Mark if you want to. I'm like, I'm not gonna upset him. He gonna be mad at you. He gonna take it out on me. Boom, she walks off. I go in the house. I'm like, what a first night. What a first ripping night. Like, what a first night. So now I'm grabbing napkins. I'm cleaning up the thrower, right? Not knowing that, you know, like how when you so wrapped up in your day or something going on or whatever the case may be, the time seems to go by quick. My mom was already calling when I was picking up the scoop and throw up. I gotta make it to the I gotta make it to the trash can. I was not putting that back down. So I'm get some more like she gotta wait. This lady hung up and called, like she was calling like back to back. My mom was calling like back to back. So I pick up. She said, didn't I say have the phone glued to you? If it was your friends, you would have picked up. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry, Mom. I'm like, I was making sure Boo Man was okay and I was cleaning up and stuff. She like, how's he doing? I'm like, he's doing good. I'm like, he's asleep. She said, look, don't get him not a damn another snack. I don't care if he beg for the snack. I don't care if he say he don't want to eat and he just won't snack. Don't get him not a damn another snack. Because, Roshan, why would you give him all of that? I'm like, because you said give him what? Yes, in moderation. I didn't say feed him the whole closet because all the snacks is in the closet. So she like, what is Marky doing? I'm like, he just laid down too as well. She like, okay. She like, look, I'm going to go on here and I'm going to talk to you a little later. She said, I'm going to call you in the morning. Pick up the phone, Roshan. I don't care if you sleep. You better put the phone right in the bed with you. You always on that phone anyway. So she snapped. I'm like, Mom, I have a question. She said, what is it? I said, because I was confused. I said, are you mad at me? She said, yes, I'm mad. My son is sick. You got him sick. If he started diarrhea and throwing up at the same time, you better call me. I said, wait. Now, this is before I knew that you could do that. That's a crazy combo. I didn't know you could throw up and defecate at the same time. But now that I'm older, and now that I know if you eat the wrong stuff or eat too much sweet, that can happen. So I'm like, okay, I will call you. She like, okay, love you, bye. Click. Love you too. Like, dang, can I say I love you back too? So boom, I hang up. I finish mopping and getting everything together. I am exhausted, so I shower. I done missed Charzetta call, right? My phone is on vibration. I done missed her call. So I finally call her back, and I'm like, now I'm laying down. She like, hey, there you go. I'm like, hey, what's up? She like, is your brother okay? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, he's fine. He's asleep. I'm like, Boo Man, he's sick too. So I'm like taking care of 2 sick babies. I'm like, and my mom is mad. So, you know, I'm just talking to her. And so I said, I got some that I want to tell you. And so she like, what? That we not gonna be able to see each other tomorrow? I'm like, nah, you gotta promise not to get mad. Right? I'm like, you gotta promise not to get mad. She like, what did you do? I'm like, no, I didn't do anything. I'm like, so Marky friend, a girl? She like, uh-huh. I'm like, she kissed me. She say, what? How was she able to kiss you? I'm like, I told them that they had to get ready to go, and I was finna get ready to clean up Mark, you know, throw up. And I'm like, she told me to, you know, she came back, she just told me to step outside. At first I was hesitant. I didn't want to step outside. I'm like, then when I did, I'm like, I didn't know that's what she was going to do. I wasn't ready for that. I'm like, I don't want you to be mad. She like, so she just kissed you. I'm like, yeah. She like, so she likes you. I'm like, yeah, but my brother like her. And I'm like, I don't know. It's a lot going on. But I'm like, I did not kiss her back, right? She like, oh, okay. Okay, so do I have to have something to worry about? I'm like, no. I'm like, no. She like, do you like her? I'm like, no. Like, I don't like, no, I don't like her. I'm like, no, my brother like her. So she like, okay. She like, well, thanks for telling me. I'm like, she like, but when I see her, I'm gonna definitely let her know, like, you're mine. And I thought you told her that I was your girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, yeah. I told her, I'm like, and I think she's upset because I have a girlfriend. And she like, well, she just gonna have to be upset and get over it. Tell Boo Boo to get over it, right? She like, tell Boo Boo to get over it. So, you know, boom, that was kind of easy flow. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. So me and her, we was talking. We talked so long that we end up falling asleep. My phone ended up dead. So I finally charged it. Boom, the next morning, I'm up, I'm getting myself together. Boo Man is still knocked out sleep. Good, stay there. Marky still knocked out sleep. We're getting up. We're getting up. We need to recap our night. We getting up. So I go down there. Do. Open the door, cause it wasn't locked. I knocked, open the door. I went in there. Hey, get up. Bro, what time? Get up. What time it is, bro? What time? We need to talk. Come upstairs. He like, all right, let me put some water on my face. He like, bro, my head. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, get up. Come on, let's go. He like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, bro, just come upstairs. So I'm upstairs, and I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm like, what is taking so long? So I go downstairs. He back asleep. Oh, okay, I got something for you. Stay right there. So I went right upstairs, got a cup, grabbed some crushed ice, put some water in there. I went right down there and just dumped it right on him. Wake up. He said, it's cold. What are you, bro, you got, it's ice. Get up. We need to talk. He like, man, I'm up. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Didn't look like it was up to me. I'm like, we need to talk. Come on. He like, let's just talk right now. I'm like, no. Come upstairs so we can talk. So he like, dang, man, all right. He like, okay, here I come. I'm like, no, follow me now. He like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I'm about to tell you. So boom, he comes upstairs and he's in the kitchen. He like, man, he like, bro, like, please don't talk loud. Like, he telling me don't talk loud. He telling me like talk low. No, I'm gonna talk loud. I'm talking loud. I'm talking loud. So I'm like, first off, I had to clean up your throw up. I'm like, and that was not fun. That was a lot of throw up. I don't know what you ate, but that made me mad. So you remember you said you owed me. He like, yeah. So I'm like, I'm gonna be going to the mall a little later when Charzetti get out of school. I'm like, so you gonna have to watch Boo Man and make sure you have something to eat. I'm like, don't give him no snacks. He like, that's what you woke me up for? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, so when you went over there across the street at Cynthia's party, what happened? He like, well, we fell in there. I said, okay. He like, first, the security guard, he was, or whoever he was, he had an attitude like, oh, no, you know, all y'all can't come here or for one invitation. He like, but Cynthia was like, it was cool, so we end up all getting in. I'm like, okay. He like, they came and asked, did we want to take shots? I'm like, who asked you that? He like, Beth and them. They asked, did I want to take shots? Then he said, then they had a table over there where it was cars, where it's like, you go over there and somebody is across from you, you flip a card, y'all flip a card, whoever got the highest card got to take the shot. So he was playing that. And he like, and then Cody wanted to play, so I said, you was playing with Cody? He like, yeah. He like, but I had walked off. He like, he was trying to be cool with me. He like, and then I started drinking some of the punch, and he like, that's when I felt it. He like, and I was smoking. He like, I was smoking a lot. I'm like, but why would you be smoking other people's stuff? Y'all didn't have y'all stuff? Yeah, we was matching. I'm like, but you don't even know, like, what they giving you. He like, yeah, but he like, some of it was broken down, some of it was rolling up. I'm like, you never smoked nothing that's already rolled. You never smoked nothing that's all for the people in the back. If you go to an event, you go to a function, come with your own stuff, come with your own drinks, come with your own bud. Do not trust anyone that say, hey, I have a blunt and it's already rolled. No, you shall pass. You shall pass. They could have been rolled up anything in there and changed your whole life forever. So, I'm snapping on him like, bro, you can't be doing that. He like, okay. He like, I dropped the ball right there. I'm like, for you to be so smart, I'm like, you never think. He like, so you calling me dumb? I'm like, no, I'm calling you foolish. No. Calling you dumb is too much. Like, no, you foolish. That's what you are. He like, all right, I ain't gonna take the name calling. I'm like, look, I went over there, and they said you was taking shot after shot after shot, this and that and that. I'm like, they ain't say nothing about what you just said that went down. He like, you can ask Beth though. Beth was right there. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I got something else to tell you too. He like, all right, what's that? I'm like, mom called, okay, and Boo Man was throwing up, and you know, I'm telling him about the mom situation of her just calling. I'm like, so she's gonna call. If I'm not here, you tell her I'm in the bathroom taking a defecate. Do you not? If she say yeah, she need to talk to me. You gonna say, oh, Rody Doty just went in the bathroom because I be in there all day. So she'll call back and you just let me know. And he like, all right. I'm like, one more thing. He like, I'm like, don't be mad. He like, do it look like I'm the type of guy to get mad? I'm like, okay, anyway, you must be still drunk. I'm like, so your friend kissed me. He like, who? I'm like, your friend. He like, she kissed you? I'm like, yeah. He like, and he lift up, he said, and you let her? I'm like, wait, what? He like, you let her kiss you? I'm like, I didn't even know she was gonna kiss me. So y'all was alone? I'm like, no, we wasn't alone. He like, see, you made a promise. I'm like, hold on, wait. I'm like, I'm like, is you gonna listen to my story? Let me tell you exactly what happened. He like, please tell me. I'm like, okay, look, I was getting ready to clean up your throw up. I told everybody they had to go. They actually said they coming to see you. They gonna ditch school, and they was actually coming up over here to check on you and come see you. I'm like, and I told them, okay. I was telling them whatever to get them out the door so I could clean up. I'm like, once they left, I'm like, a few seconds later, she doubled back. I was talking to her through the other door. I'm like, she asked me, could I step out? Because she wanted to talk to me. I'm like, I stepped out. I'm like, as I stepped out, I was, you know, listening to what she had to say. She kept stating, like, do I care about anything? Or I don't care about nothing. And she was going back and forth, and she was saying that I didn't care about you because I didn't come right away. I'm like, she came while I was with Charzetta, cuddled up on the couch, trying to tell me to come get you. He like, what? I'm like, yeah. She came over here saying you was so wasted that I needed to come get you. He like, I didn't know that she even left the party. I'm like, yeah, she did. And I didn't come. He like, so wait, if I would have been drunk, you wouldn't have came and get me? I'm like, because I'm like, look, that's not what I'm saying. I told you don't go. I'm like, it's not like that, Mark. I'm like, you know, I will always have your back. He like, but why you didn't come and make sure I was okay? I'm like, because I told you don't leave. I'm like, look, I don't want to talk about that. I'm like, look, I end up stepping outside. We was going back and forth, and she grabbed me by the shirt, and then she kissed me. He like, so you let her get that close? I'm like, once again, Marky, I'm telling you, I didn't even know that she was going to kiss me. He like, how you didn't know? I'm like, I'm telling you, I did not know she was going to kiss me. I said, so I told her she can't come over here. That's what I told her. She can't come over here. She can't ring the bell. She can't come over here no more. I'm like, so if you want to believe whatever you want to believe, fine. I already told you I like Charzetta. I even told Charzetta what happened. I told Charzetta exactly what happened too, just like I'm telling you. I'm like, you always want to go crazy over this girl. She don't even like you. So he like, how you know if she don't like me? I'm like, I know she don't like you. She expressed that to me every chance she get. She's mad because I'm talking to Charzetta. She's mad. She said she been liked me. She been like me. She was cool with you, and when she saw me, she liked me. She didn't even know that you was my brother. Like, to tell her to tell you everything. I'm like, anyway, look, I'm going in the room. I'm like, your friend's supposed to be coming. I'm like, she is not allowed to come in. I'm like, so please don't let her in. So he like, yeah, whatever. And he walked off. I'm like, yeah, whatever. He like, then you weren't going to even come. I'm like, Marky, it's cool. If you want to be mad, be mad. I'm like, I need you to watch Boo Man. He like, yeah, I got you. I'm like, all right, thanks. I'm like, and you welcome for me picking up your throw up. He like, yeah, thanks. He walked off. Why would you be mad? See, I shouldn't have said nothing, man. I shouldn't have said nothing, man. Because what you upset for? Why are your draws in a Jimmy? Why you're throwing up your posterior? Why are you mad? At least I came to tell you. I could have kept that a secret. I didn't have to tell you not a goddamn thing, man. That blew me so bad. I was so mad. I went up in my room, and I'm up there like, Like, I can't wait to go back to, you know what I'm saying, martial arts. I'm like, I'm going to hit Marky one time, and I'm going to just lay him completely out, because he just let any little thing tick him off. And if it got something to do with me and he on the line with it, he upset at me. He's upset at me. All right, cool, whatever. Time progressed. Boom, I get a call on my phone. It's Charzetta, right? So she like, hey, you know, boom, like, what you doing? How was school? She like, it's going great. She like, I'm actually at lunch. I'm like, you ain't starting no problems, right? She like, no. She like, so I'm still seeing you? I'm like, yeah, you still seeing me. She like, I'm gonna stop home and then I'm gonna meet you at the mall. So she like, it'll just take me 30 minutes after I make it home. She like, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna call you as soon as I leave. All right, bet. So time progressed. So I'm thinking, I'm like, man, you know what? I felt bad, right? I felt bad about a lot of stuff. I always live in my head. I live in my own head rent free. So I went on here, I called Lisa. And I'm calling Lisa off my cell phone. She's not picking up. So I call her off the house phone. Boom, she picks up. She like, hello? I'm like, hey, Lisa. She like, I'm in class. She like, I'll call you when I get out of class. Boom, she hangs up. Time progressed. She actually calls me. She like, hey, I'm calling before, you know, I go to my 8th period, which that would be the last period for everybody. School is about to get ready to end for that day. So she like, what's up? I'm like, are you busy today? She like, no, I would have had rehearsal with you, but we're not doing the play anymore. So no, I'm not busy. I'm just going home and study. I'm like, hey, you think you could stop at the mall? She like, which one? I tell her which one. She like, yeah. I'm like, can you come like after school? She like, okay, I don't want to get you in trouble. I'm like, yeah, I need to talk to you. She like, okay. I'm like, I'll be there, I'll be waiting, right? So I'm like, I'll be there, I'll be waiting. Boom, hang up from her. So I go downstairs, I'm going to go check on Marky. He like, yeah, what's up? I go down there, hey, what's up? He like, what's up? I'm like, we cool or you still mad? He like, get out my room, bro. I'm like, what? He like, get out my room. I'm like, man, I kick this door. He like, kick it. He like, or you probably want to kiss it. Like you, I'm like, hold on, wait. We not tripping when you went to my friend's house, stayed out and spent nights and was trying to push up on her. I say, and I still accept. I'm like, it's a lot of little sneaky stuff you did. And I'm like, at least I'm telling you. I ain't got to go hunt and find out. I'm telling you. So he like, bro, I'm over it. It's cool. I'm like, did your friends come over? No, they coming over a little later to help me watch Boo Man. I say, please don't let her in the house. I tell him this. Don't let her in the house. He say, yeah. He like, I'm not going to let her in the house. See, something about Marky is when he get an attitude and things don't go his way, he's upset. He's mad. So, okay, you keep your little attitude. He like, how long you gonna be gone? I'm like, when I leave, I'll probably be gone for a few hours. I'll be right back. That's what I said. I'll be right back. So, boom. Time progressed. Charzetta said she made it home. I'm already heading up there to the mall. So, I get at the mall. I'm sitting over there by the food court, right? So, boom, I end up texting Lisa like, hey, this is my other cell phone. I'm like, call me. She calls me. I'm like, hey, I'm over here at the food court. So I'm sitting there and I'm just, you know what I'm saying, waiting. And she comes all the way, family comes in the mall, and she comes in, right? She finds me, she sits in the chair. So we're talking, right? And she like, so what's up? I'm like, let's just give it a second. I'm like, just hold on. Let's just give it a second. So she like, okay. So we were just waiting. And then all of a sudden I look over, Roosevelt and Greg is walking up. So they walking up. So Greg like, oh, he like, that don't look like my sister to me. I'm like,